Well, hello friends, Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. I gotta tell you, Sunday, I believe it was about 89 degrees at the game. Fortunately, we were kind of underneath that cave section of the stadium for the most part of the game, so we were in the shade. But the sun kept creeping up, and the more it kept creeping up, the hotter it got. I mean, it was hot out there. That was just Sunday, and today's Thursday, and I gotta be honest, it's cold out here. You can see, look, I got my pajama pants on here, and I got my poncho, and this fire feels real good. It's amazing how fast things can change. You know, I'm sitting here watching Jacksonville versus Tennessee. Tennessee, you know, with Andrew Luck being gone, you thought maybe they were going to be the class of the division. You know, Nick Foles is hurt in Jacksonville. But here it is, seeing Mariota, who's a veteran quarterback, former #1 draft pick, literally stink up the joint. We're watching Jacksonville's quarterback. I can't even remember his name. 2 touchdown passes. Jacksonville has been all over Tennessee. It's not what you really expected, especially with the whole Jalen Ramsey saga and how ugly it got between the front office and him wanting out. Jacksonville's come out like gangbusters. They're coming out here like they got something to play for. And it's amazing how quickly that turned from Sunday to today. And that's football in a nutshell. Just like this weather was 89 degrees, hell, it's in the 60s out here. It feels like you got the AC turned all the way down right now. It's cold. And things can change quickly. Just when you think you've got it all figured out, all of a sudden you get punched in the nose and shit goes to hell. I hope that doesn't happen to our team this year. But as you look around with all these quarterbacks that have been dropping like flies, hell, Tom Brady is listed on the injury list with a calf injury right now, was limited in practice. The fact that he's on the list is pretty significant in itself. Bill Belichick doesn't like anybody to know shit about what's going on. But, you know, Nick Foles went down, Big Ben went down, Drew Brees went down. There's a couple of quarterbacks they wish would go down, like, well, Ryan Fitzpatrick, they sat him down. And, you know, there's others that have gotten hurt, like Kirk Cousins, his feelings have been hurt. And as you look around with these quarterbacks, the more you see out there, the more you're told that, you know, this quarterback's elite. I don't know. I'm seeing Patrick Mahomes lap the field. Lamar Jackson, I'm not ready to go ahead and say that that guy's the real deal because we've only seen really 2 great games, but he's heading that direction. They have Aaron Rodgers as like the 3rd-rated quarterback, but I don't know that Aaron Rodgers is the guy that he used to be anymore. He doesn't make mistakes, but I just don't see that much anymore. Not since 2016. We know Big Ben's gone. We know Tom Brady has sold his soul to the devil, and that's why he continues to win, I believe. But then there's my quarterback, Dak. Dak never misses time, ever. Doesn't miss practice. Never complains. Is ice water in his veins when the game is on the line. Dak is a winner. He may not have the pedigree of being that #1 draft pick like Marcus Mariota or Jameis Winston out there, but I got to tell you, I'll go to war with that guy anytime. And the Dallas Cowboys, all of you guys out there that are still, you know, like the Kevin Miltons and stuff out there, You don't seem to understand beyond the play on the field what Dak Prescott has actually done for us. The fact that we did not have to use the #1 pick on that guy. Imagine if we had drafted up and instead of taking Zeke Elliott, we took another quarterback. Think about that. Think about that situation. We wouldn't have Zeke. Where do you think this team would be without Zeke? And had it not been a good quarterback, where would we have been without Dak and Zeke? Think about that. Think about the fact that we were able to draft him in the 4th round. It enabled us to get out from under Tony Romo and Des Bryant's contracts, allowing us to sign guys like Zeke, allowing us to get DeMarcus Lawrence paid. And when this team had no hope in 2016, people were like, oh, Tony Romo's hurt again. Screw it. Season's over. I'm done. I'll see you next year. Dak, with the rest of this team, one hell of a season. And went toe-to-toe with Aaron Rodgers. Mind you, I'll say the last good year that Aaron Rodgers has had. I don't know how many more quarterbacks are going to go down this season, but I don't think we're done with them. I know with the way this system is set up that it's perfect for Dak, and Dak is perfect for it. And it works. Now, all these things that we have forever heard about Dak Prescott, don't you know it's amazing how he's changed the narrative on every one of them? Remember this time last year, Dak Prescott can't throw for 200 yards. Then he started throwing for over 200 yards, averaged 263 yards a game the last 8 games of the season. Can't throw downfield. Well, he's had 9 50 or more yard touchdown passes. And it looks like he's throwing down the field now. And I'm hoping people are saying that he can't win a Super Bowl. Tell you what, I wouldn't bet against him. Just like Josh Norman and Jalen Ramsey and all those guys found, don't challenge that guy. You're going to lose every time. Now, I said there was 2 things that if we can improve on, we can be a Super Bowl team. Now, it's still early. I know that. But thus far, you can see we've improved on red zone offense. I think some of that's Jason Witten. I think some of that's the offensive line being there. I think some of that is Scott Linehan being out of there. We're not kicking field goals on a regular. We're getting touchdowns, and that's what you want. When you get down that red zone, you want a touchdown every single time. And like I said, if we could just do 10% better in the red zone, convert one of those field goals into a touchdown, we would have won enough games to have had home field advantage last year. It's huge. The second thing I said that if we can improve by 10% on, we could make a run for the Super Bowl. And that was takeaways. For whatever reason, 2014, we were second in the NFL taking the ball away. But since that time, we just have not been good at taking the ball away. And thus far, in 2 games this season, we only have 1. We have got to take the ball away more. We have just got to. If we can do that, watch out. Give our offense a couple more cracks at the ball, I guarantee we'll be blowing everybody away. Yeah. Things change fast in the NFL, as well as in life. Well, guys, it's been a long day. I'm tired, and it's time for me to head inside. Oh, they changed up. The Fox 1 o'clock game here is going to be Eagles-Lions. So we'll be at Lucky Sports Bar, or at least I know I will. I don't know if E2 Blue will be E2 late or E2 not at all. I don't know if Clarence will be there. I know Michael won't be. But we'll do our live stream from Lucky's in Kingstown, Virginia. So tomorrow I'll make a Facebook page on that, announcing that, so that way everybody knows. If they want to come hang with us, you are more than welcome to be there. Love to get you on the show, get your guys' thoughts, and we'll have a ball. So as always, friends, I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe B Sports Report. I'll see you guys first thing in the morning with Don't Sleep on the Dallas Cowboys Report. I love this time of year. Oh, and one last thing. I apologize. There's so many things going on in my life, and everything is in my head. I make lists of things, but then I lose the list. I know, I should put it in my phone, but I lose my phone too. But everybody, there's a guy who brought me some chili at the tailgate. I want to thank you for bringing me the chili. There's a guy who brought me 2 quarts of oysters. I'm not crazy about oysters myself, but my wife absolutely positively loves them. They were incredible. She's like, where did you get those oysters? Gotta thank you for doing that as well. Another guy brought me some Italian beer. I got 2 of those. I haven't drank them yet. Don't drink a whole lot of beer, but I'm gonna drink them on a game day. Okay, so I want to thank you for those as well. I want to thank the guys that helped out cooking the hamburgers and stuff on the grills. I want to thank Philly Cowboy for helping me with the, my wife and everything, serving food and everything else. Just, I could not have gotten through that event without all of you great people. And the other thing was Richard Normus. I had your banner there. I had actually all that stuff in the SUV, and I got so busy that I forgot about it. Email me again so I can get that stuff sent out. I had the Dak Prescott Stand Up for Cancer shirt for the other guy. I'm sorry, I just suck, and I just get going doing so much different stuff that I just forget about things. So forgive me. But that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and turn out the lights, because this party's over, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Well, that is after I turn off the TV.